David reached out to me in the spring and said, love to have you come and talk to my people about the adrenals and about how important that is, life or death, how it affects their health. And I thought it through. I'm like, for sure, I'd love to. And I want to really honor you all, serve you, give you everything. The adrenals, do you know they make more than 57 hormones? They've got about 30 ways they're regulated. You're going to have a perspective about this issue that will put you above all the conventional practitioners, probably most of the alternative practitioners. You're going to get some insights you wouldn't really get otherwise. And as you're hearing this, and you'll learn about how your adrenal function is, you may think that, hey, this really matters to me. This is like, wow, this could be affecting my life. This could be a factor for my husband or for my girlfriend or something. So I want to talk about Laura. Laura first saw me probably 15, 17 years ago or so. And some people, you would look at them and think, wow, you must just have a perfect life. We all see everybody else's outsides, and we see ourselves from the insides, you know. So she was a young woman, 30s, well-groomed, well-dressed, fit-looking. But I was, the second opinion. I think I was her fifth opinion. Yeah. So despite the fact that it seemed like she had all the things in the right place, new husband, wonderful guy, she was on medical disability. And she couldn't leave bed for more than a half an hour at a time per day. Her life had shrunken down to pretty much nothing. And it was showing no signs of changing. Her first doctor that she had seen, I always take people as being well-intentioned, but he really chalked it up to depression. He said, well, we all have bad days, right? Pull yourself up by the bootstraps, it'll pass. If not, try some Celexa. That was the new medicine back then. So she did. She wanted to get better. It wasn't something that she really resonated with, but she was willing to try anything. The nausea just kept getting worse for her after the first week or so. The anxiety kicked in. She couldn't stay on it, and it was not helping at all. So he referred her to a rheumatologist. She also had bad muscle pain. It's like when you overdo it and you work out, you haven't done something for a long time and it hurts, like the guys, we work the mirror muscles, right? We work all the stuff you can look at, so you kill your biceps, you haven't for so long, and they're on fire. Well, so imagine if that's what it felt like everywhere, and you hadn't moved for months. So that's how Laura was feeling. So the rheumatologist said, this could be chronic fatigue syndrome, this could be fibromyalgia syndrome. Syndrome's a buzzword. It means we don't know what's going on, but this stuff tends to go together. It is. And he said, well, there's really no treatment, but there's been a few papers saying that antidepressants might help. You could try Celexa. She said, well, no thank you. So then she sought out holistic care. She took the next step. And thankfully, this person did listen to her, did do some more detailed analysis, and found a significant finding. So we call this thing the cortisol slope, and I'll talk more about this. That blue and that green line, those are the parameters for a healthy cortisol curve. That's your morning cortisol, and that's your nighttime cortisol. So Laura's was like that orange line. This is like your morning internal jumpstart, that she wasn't getting that jumpstart. She was flatlined across the day. So this doctor, also well-intentioned, said, hey, you've got adrenal fatigue. That's the problem. That's why you're not feeling well. And plain as day, look, you don't have enough cortisol. So simple, logical thing, you need more cortisol. So he prescribed hydrocortisone. Many pharmacies carry this. You can get this as a pill. And it's pretty much the same as cortisol, little differences, but by and large, it's cortisol. In the first few days, Laura thought, wow, this is it. I'm feeling so much better. My energy's back again. She was so hopeful. But that didn't last. She was no more than a week into it, and suddenly now she had significant fluid retention. She had these bizarre headaches. She couldn't sleep. She was getting palpitations. And the energy benefits did not last. They just went away.